Yeah, once again, good morning all. Once again, good morning all. Yeah, here in the last week, we started triggers introduction and we started before insertion trigger. We have insertion, deletion, and updation. For that insertion, we started before insertion trigger, right? In that, we faced one problem. Yes or no? Hello? Hello? I said I want response. Otherwise, I can skip the things, then you can do it your home. We started before insertion trigger. Yes or no? I want response. Otherwise, I am going to end the session. I can update triggers is done. Don't waste the time. Hello? 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 I don't want text messages. I want voice messages, voice replay, because I cannot observe your text messages when I am going to share my screen. Otherwise, I am ending the session. Then you can do it your side. What should I do? Tell me if you want to, if you want continue for the laboratory, then I want response. Otherwise, I'm going to end the session. You can take care yourself.
Yes, sir, will continue the lab.
If I want to continue, then compulsory I need a response. Simply you are watching like a movie, it is not possible because today we need to finish lot of things. I told you we are in virtual, but you must be interact so that only these PLSQL you are going to understand, and even fourth unit, fifth unit of theory also you can understand. If you are not responding, simply you are sitting, it won't be possible to understand. Please. Now tell me, we are already started in the last week triggers. We are already discussed about before insertion trigger, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
In that we faced one problem. When I am updating, when I am inserting a record, here one error is shown. Here today that error, I solved that error. I will show you in your uh, MySQL work uh, in your workbench also you do that change. Please remember these changes are very important. Please, is the screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Before doing your triggers, please go to edit. Please note it down. Otherwise, please go to edit and click preferences. Once you click preference, it is going to open one pop-up window. In that, you click SQL editor. So once you click SQL editor, come down here, save updates. Here, basically it is there. Here, click right mark. You remove that, disable it. Okay, after disable, you click OK. After disable, defaultly it is enable. Please that disable, save update you disable under SQL editor. Then click OK. Okay, after clicking OK, then go to query. Then go to in a menu, go to query and click connect to server. Okay, now this will be updated. If you won't connect to server, your update never will be done. So this is very important. If your triggers must be performed without any problem, you do this change so that your triggers will be work. Last time we faced one problem at the time of before insertion trigger. Now all of you clear this. You do it in your workbench, in your laptop or your machine. Hello?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, please do it parallelly. Now coming to today's session, we are not done completely, right? Again, we will execute this before insertion. Here, one by one, we will discuss. Even we faced a problem when we are inserting, it showed error. When I inserted, it showed error. So that we will do that. Here, first of all, I have to create a table now. This is already we done in the last. Before that, I need to create a database, right? Okay. Which database it is to create what I want to create? It is before insert trigger, right? Before insert trigger. Just I am taking bit. The database is created. Parallelly, please use your workbench and practice. So now I am using bit. Okay. Now, before insert trigger means already we discussed about before insert trigger. Again, I am telling if anyone is missed in the last session, the trigger, whenever you want to perform, the trigger will be automatically, it will be fire and it will be do the action. Here, the syntax is already we aware. Now come to the things. Here, when you come to the directly trigger, I will explain. The tables already you know how to create. Here, when you are going to start your trigger, you must use delimiter $2, and end of the trigger also you need to write $2 delimiter. This is end of the trigger. This is beginning of the trigger. Your compiler is going to understand. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Again, I am telling same thing. Create trigger name. You can write any name here. For understanding, I have written before work center insert trigger name, and you need to write here before or after. Here I told you after which operation, before which operation. Here for any operation we have two categories. Before that insertion, or before that updation, or before the deletion. Before happening that something will be done with this trigger. That is the meaning. Yeah, before you can write here insert, delete, or update. Here, that's why you will get 6 categories of triggers. Basically, 3, that is insert, delete, update. Here, for every operation, every DML operation, we can use before or after. But that's why we'll get 6 categories of triggers as per your syllabus. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here on, here which table we are going to perform. Here I want to perform on work centers table. Here for that, for each row, already I told you for each row, every record I need to fire my trigger. It must be fire for each record whenever I am performing. That is what you need to write for each row. Now you need to write whatever the trigger you want to write, that logic you can write with help of begin. Here begin and end. Here begin means it will be start your trigger logic up to this end. Here this $2 and delimiter means we are ending the trigger. Here this is logic of the trigger, body of the trigger. You need to write between begin and end. Clear? Clear?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Yeah, as I told you, how you are going to declare variables in your programming language, in the same way we can declare the our variables also with different data types, but you need to write a declare. Here, declare. Declare is a declaration of variable, and a variable name you can write, and data type you can write like same your programming language. That's why I told you it is a PL SQL, programming language and SQL. Now you can write your command, whatever the SQL query you can write, you want, whatever the way you want to display. Here I am using select count. I am going to count that count I want to display inside of the int count. That is my variable from work center states. Two tables I am using here. I am preparing this trigger for work center table, and the logic is implemented on work center states table. That means based on the conditions, I can insert the data in work center. Sometimes I can insert the data in work center states. Yeah, that is, if row count is greater than 0, means initially there is no record in the row count. Row count, where is the row count? Row count is there in the work center states. 0 records is there. Here, if there is no record is there in this work center, then the if condition is going to fail, then it moves to the else part. Here, what it is telling else part, here insert into work center states total capacity. Here directly new dot capacity. Already I told you new and old. Here new means whatever the new value updating, that is new value. Old means already existing. For insertion, there is no chance of accessing of old value. For insertion, we have only new value we can access. Already we know, we discussed that also in the last class. Here, how, why, when, already I told you. Now, if one record already inserted, then it is greater than of 0. So that it will be trigger this only. Update work center states. Here now total capacity equal total capacity plus new capacity. Now it is adding. Means here when there is no record, directly the capacity is going to insert in the table. When there is no already one record is there in the work center states, then it is going to add that new capacity to old capacity and display as a total capacity. Yeah, this is what exactly the trigger information means. Before applying of the trigger, we need two tables. One is work center table, another one is work center states table. So that is why here, what is work center table? Here already I told you in the last class also. The work center table, here one is ID, name, capacity. Here work center states is here only total capacity. Means we are trying to insert a record here. When I am trying to insert a record here automatically this trigger has to fire, because we are applied a trigger on work center. That's why when you are doing something here on table, something means which operation for this we have given for insertion. So that's why when you are going to insert any record in the work center table, I am after creation here, yes, I am trying to insert. When I am trying, this trigger will be fire. Here this trigger will be fire and check the condition. What is the condition? If this work center states is having less than 0 records, no record is there in this work center states, then you can insert capacity as it is, means as it is here, like this, insert into our centers and insert new capacity. Whatever the capacity we are inserting in the work centers, that capacity directly without writing any query, that capacity will come and insert here in this work center states. If already any record is there in the work center states, then if condition will work, so that it will be updated. Here old total capacity is nothing but old one. This is the old one, total capacity already it is there, plus new capacity. What is new capacity? That will be added and stored into in the total capacity. Means always it is having only one attribute and one record only. Here anything you are updating here work centers, automatically the total capacity is going to add it to the old one and shown with the work center states as the capacity. So that is what this trigger. Now understood what is the meaning of this trigger, all of you? If you understood, then I will show you the example. Please quickly. Even this I discussed in the last class also. All
Yes,
of you
sir.
clear this. Really, I am telling, if you understood one trigger, your remaining triggers are very easy. That is what I am asking again and again. Have you understood this trigger? Hello? Have you understood this trigger?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Yeah. Now just same code I am doing. Now before you know this code already, means this is what table, first one work centers table I created. Now I need to create work center states table also. For fast explanation, I have already created this. Right, two tables are there. Here, just check, is there any data is there? Select star from, what is the first table? Work centers. Here, is there any record? No record, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Because we are just now we are created. Now work center states also I am checking. So these verifications are very, very important. Then only you can understand how the triggers are working. Please, these PLSQL we are using most of the time in the industry, please. Maximum cases. Not total capacity is also nothing. So that two tables are created, then two tables are not having zero record, no record. Now, now we have to create a trigger here on work center. Here that code already I explained just now, you know already in the last class also. So now I am trying to create a trigger. Here you know already I told you delimiter must be used when you are going to execute a trigger in this MySQL. Then you know how to write. Here already I told you the work center for each row. You know the thing. Same thing I am doing. Now I am executing. Right. The trigger is already executed. The trigger is created on work center. Which trigger it is? Before insert trigger. Yes or no? Hello? Before insert trigger I created. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Successful it is executed. Yeah. Now we need to check that trigger is working or not. Here now I need to show the test cases. What should we do? When I want to execute, when I want to insert a record in a work center, then the trigger has to fire and it will be check work center states. Now, here now, in this table, second table, what is the work center states? Is there any record is there? No record, right? So that, no record, right?
Yes, sir.
Now I am trying to insert a record in a work center. Then this trigger will be fire. Here before insert it will be fire. Here before insertion it will be fire. And check if row count is greater than 0. Is this row count is greater than? In the work center states is the row count is greater than? Is there any row?
No, sir.
No, sir.
If it is no means it will be moved to the else part. What will we do? Here I am inserting a record in the work center. Automatically the capacity is going to insert into the work center states. Understand? This new means whatever the new thing we are inserting. That is the meaning. So that value will be entering into the total capacity of the work centers. Clear?
Yes,
Clear?
sir.
Right. Now I am executing. Right. Now record is inserted or not, we'll check. Your first table, what is that? Work centers table. Yes, one record inserted, right? Because we inserted. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes,
We
sir.
inserted only work centers. But we are not inserted any record on work center states. Correct? We are inserted only work centers. Correct?
Yes, sir.
But we are created a trigger on work centers. That is a before insert trigger. So that the trigger already I told you the row count is not greater than 0. So that here whatever the capacity is 100, Here it is going to insert directly in the work center states. I will check. Yes, it is done, right? Actually, I have not inserted. This is what trigger. Understood? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Here, one more record I want to, I am trying to insert one more record. Here, here I am changing. Computer measured. The capacity is 200. Now, when I am going to insert this, what happened? Again, because I am inserting, right? Inserting on work centers, right? Yes or no? When I am inserting, here I am inserting work centers, right? Record is inserting work centers, right?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Here, now I am inserting a record in the work centers, then trigger will be fired because we have created a trigger on work centers. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That is what for each I told you. For each means that is what n number of n number of records we are inserting. Here for each record, this trigger will be fired on work center. Whatever the record you are doing that, maybe here insert insertion purpose, delete deletion purpose, update updation purpose. Like that, if that many times it is going to trigger. Now I am doing one more insertion, then this trigger will be fired. Now it will be check. The row count is greater than or zero or not in the work center states. The row
Yes,
count
sir.
is
It's
greater
greater
than,
than 0.
yeah, it is greater than zero. If it is greater than zero means it has to perform if condition only. Then what should we do? The updation has to done in the work center state because I have written the updation query inside of the if condition if it is true. That is update work center states set total capacity means the attribute of work center state is total capacity. So that total capacity equal to it has to done total capacity plus new capacity. Here, what is the new capacity I am trying to insert here?
200.
Yeah, old capacity is how much? Here,
100.
then total capacity will be 300. Again, this will be updated. Understood? Before insertion, it will be updated. Then insert the record into the work center. Understand?
Yes, sir.
We'll check. We'll check. Actually, here we faced a problem in the last class because I just now I told you what should we do? Again, I am telling, I am repeating. Here, go to edit, go to preference. Again, I am repeating same, please, because last time we wasted some most of the time for this. Here, SQL editor, click this, come down. Defaultly, it will be enable of safe updates. You need to disable means uncheck this and click OK and go to query and reconnect to server. Click reconnect to server. Wait some time, automatically it will be updated. Okay, that will be do. Clear? Clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now just I am running this insertion query. Yes, I done this. Now it is executed this here without any problem. Here last time it has the problem. Now it is done. Now check. Now the workspace centers we are inserted another record. Yes, second record is there. Confirmation 200. Okay, good. But we have not inserted a work centers any record. Even though here we have prepared a trigger on work center. That's why the trigger will be check the conditions. Yeah. Now check this. Updated or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now our trigger is working successfully. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is what exactly. This is what exactly before insert trigger. Really, if you are going to understand before insert trigger, then remaining triggers also same. Just you have to write after insertion, before updation, after updation, before deletion, after deletion. Means what we want to do before insertion or what you want to do after insertion. So like that only we need to do. So that's why please try to understand so that we can have more clear. Are you clear this? All of you clear this? Hello? All of you clear this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hanalu? Yeah. Now we'll go with next after trigger. Okay, this is before trigger. Okay, before insert trigger we discussed. Then we will discuss next after insertion trigger. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Hello. Yeah. Now coming to yeah. Now just now I told you same. If you know really understood before insert trigger, same story. Nothing is there. Here after insertion trigger means after insertion trigger will be fired. Understood? Just now whatever you checked, that is before insertion the trigger will be fired. Now after insertion the trigger will be fired. Instead of writing before, you write here after. Understand? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nothing is there, very simple. That is why, please just check it. The syntax, already I told you the syntax is same once you can understand before. Here, instead of before, you write after. Remaining everything is same. Create trigger name, after, insert. Then on table, which table name you want to do it. Here already I told you for each row you need to do it and you write the trigger body. Clear? Syntax is same
Yes.
for all triggers. I don't want to waste your time more. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Yeah. Right. Coming to now, you know how to write the trigger. Same story. Here only you need to change after here. Here remaining same, right? Your delimiters are same. Create trigger name. Here after insert on table name you have to write for each row. Then you have to write your trigger begin and end within the condition statements. You can write here. Here everything is same. Only you have to do it here after instead of before. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Now, coming to the trigger directly, what trigger I am going to write here for after insert trigger. Here, you know, I'm going to create a after members insert trigger means I want to create a trigger on members table. Here, what is the members table? It is just I am showing. Here, I want first of all I need to create a member table. Here, already if you are having table, what type of the trigger you want to create, you create it. Here, just I am showing different tables and different triggers. Even already if people are having database, then you can use same tables for your triggers. Understand? No need to create again because I am not having databases. That's why I am creating. Already you people are having databases, then you can apply the triggers on those tables as per your requirement. Understand? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now the table I am taking a member table. The member table contains ID, your auto increment I have taken, and name, email, birth date, and that is ID is a primary key I have mentioned. Okay, then another table is reminder table. Here actually trigger is creating on members table. Here that conditionally I can insert the data in the reminders table also. How I am going to do? Actually, I am inserting data in the members only, but automatically my trigger will do insertion the data in a reminders tables with the condition when the trigger is going to fire. So now here ID, member ID, message, and the ID is a primary key I have taken here. Now like that member is created. Now coming to the trigger, basic trigger, how I created simple. The condition, this procedure already you know it is a common everywhere, right? Same thing, right? Syntax only this you need to implement a new thing. So these things are common for every trigger, please. To create trigger name after insert or before insert, after update or before update, after delete, before delete. Up to this on table name for each row. This is common. Understand? This syntax is common for every trigger preparation. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yeah. Now what I want to do in the trigger, you need to do this. So what I want to, Miriam, what you want to implement on this data, you need to do this procedure. So that is what. Okay, you can do as per your requirement. So this is common story. So this is only as per requirement you can do it. If so now if new dot birth date is null, so what is the meaning? After insertion on members, when I am going to perform inserting a record on a members table, now at the time after insertion, this is it, the trigger will be fired. Here, where the trigger will be fired and trigger is going to verify new dot birth date. Here, whatever the birth date in a member, here member table, here birth date is there. When you are inserting a birth date, here we are not mentioned only data type. You can even insert a null also because you are not mentioned non-null. So that here when the time of insertion, here if you are inserted a new birth date is not null, means other than null value you are given. Here is null. If it is other than null value, if it is null means the new dot birth date value is null. If you are using null value, then automatically this will be performed. What will be performed? The record is going to insert into the reminders and in that remember ID and message values are going to insert. Which values are going to insert? Simple. The first value is here member ID is what? New ID and the message is it is concatenation means it is going to combination of all the data. So this is another keyword you must be remember concatenate of hi. Hi message will come in a single code and a new name. Here whatever the name you are inserting in this members table, the name will be come out. The name will be come out whatever the new name. Your name will be come out. Hi, for example, Bhaskar, if I take, hi Bhaskar, please update your date of birth. Message is going to print in the message attribute of reminders. Message attributes of reminders. So this is the message attribute of reminders. So that will be taken as a record. Now understand this trigger after insertion trigger. All of you understood? Hello? Hello? Are you there? All of you understood this trigger? Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Is this
sir.
my voice? Have you understood this trigger?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now I will show you with execution so that you can understand more. Please respond quickly here. Okay, so that I can continue the things. Now again, I'm creating database for after insertion database. After insertion database, after insertion table, right? After insertion table, I'm creating as a database name, then use tell me now table database is ready. Now I want to create create a table. Your which table? Your members table. I need to create. Just now I told you because if I want to create a trigger, first of all, the table must be exist. You know, the table is created. Then reminder table also I want to create, because whatever the trigger I am creating on a members table, that will be fire and that will be check our members table and it will be updated. Right. So now two tables, members tables and reminder tables are done. Now I'm going to implement the trigger. Here, as we just now discussed, whatever the trigger, I'm going to work out same trigger I'm doing. Already I told you. Here, when your date of birth is null, when I'm inserting a record on members, the date of birth is null, then it is going to insert a record in the reminders table. That reminders table contain member ID and message values are new ID and for this member ID, and the message is your concatenation, CONCAT is the keyword. It is going to concatenating the following strings. Concatenation means, you know, right? Combination of the strings. Clear? Hello? Hello?
Sir.
Yeah, so this is the message. Hi, I am writing. So this is come from the table, which is members table. What is the name you are suggested? Then again, we have to concatenate with message. So like that, we can do it. Right? Just I am execute the trigger. Sir, another one will ask, sir, is null then. If it is not null, what happened? Here, this insertion cannot be done in the reminders. Clear? Because there is no else part. We have written only if part. Understand? If date of birth is not null, any value are given, this insertion cannot be done. No record is updated in the reminders. Only record is updated in the members. If the date of birth is null, so that only the particular whatever the updated data I want to insert, that will be inserted in the reminders. Clear? Clear this? Hello? Because here we have not written any else part. All of you clear this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now just we need to test the things. This testing means we need to insert a record into the members table. Yes. Here I am inserting two records at a time. Insert into members, name, email, birth date, values. Already I told you how to insert more than one record. Here one record is John Doe and mail ID and null. Here date of birth is null. When date of birth is null, what it will be happen? Tell me. When date of birth is null, what will be happen? Hello? Because we are inserting record on members. In that, when I am inserting the date of birth is null, what will be happen? Hello? 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 Are you there? I told you response. I need response here. When I am asking response, so many people are left. Now only 41 students are there. Okay, good. Tell me.
We will get a message in reminders.
Yeah, the trigger is going to fire, and in the trigger it will be insert a record in the reminder tables. Here, what is the reminder table? Your member ID, new ID will be inserted, and this concatenation in message is passed into the message attribute. But when it is going to insert second record, is there anything is going to trigger will be fired, but anything is going to happen because the date of birth is not null. This if condition is going to work. If condition is going to work, no. So that a no record is going to insert. Means after this insertion, how many records will come for members for member table? After this insertion, how many records will come in this members table?
2 records.
2 records. How many records will come for this reminders table?
1 record.
1 record, because only one null value here we have. This is the way you can understand. Clear? Then I am executing this. Then we'll check here. Select star from members. Now check. The two records are there, right? Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, how many records are there? Only one record is there. That is also concatenation information, but we are not inserted any record in the remember tables. Okay. Please learn practically. The reminders tables, just I am checking. Yes, only one record because here null we are inserted. Now the message how it will be displayed. Hi, hi will come. Yes, hi is there. Next one is the it will be concatenated with new dot name. Here, what is the name we have inserted here? John Doe. Here now John D. We will come here. Hi. Next here we are next what we have here, written here, and here we are mentioned inside of this string only comma so that it will come. Here if you do something it will come. Now here inside of this comma you are mentioned. If you remove this comma, there is no comma will come. Here please update your date of birth. So that message is clear. Please update your date of birth. The concatenated information. Now understand after insert trigger, all of you. All of you understood after insert trigger? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Understand, sir.
Yeah. Here, if you understood, then we'll go for update. Here update also we have two categories. One is, tell me, what are the update triggers? Hello?
Before and after.
Yeah, before and after. Yes, right. Very simple. The syntax is, and that is what, if you really practice one thing, remaining things are very easy. Here, first of all, go with the before. Means updation, you know how to do the updation. Here means already existing data. Here any changes you want to do it, yes, you can do it. For that doing of updation, if you want to work with trigger, yes, you can work with the triggers. That is what exactly. The same syntax as I told you. Here instead of writing insert, you can write your update. Remaining thing is same. Are you clear? Are you clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Syntaxes are same. The same. Even when you are going to create a trigger also, here same thing. Here you need to write here update. Instead of insertion, you need to write update. Same everything is there. Here same table name you can write here. For each row you can write here. And you need to write your conditional statements in between begin and end of the keywords. In between you need to write. You know, same procedure. When you want to perform any update, it will be do. Here, first of all, go with trigger. What a trigger? Now I'm going to trying to explain. Here, create trigger. Here, before sales update. Here, before update. Here, this is a keyword. You know, on sales table. Here, sales table. On sales table, so I am creating before sales update trigger. Here, what sales table contains? It means you need to create one table. Sales. Here, already if you are having existing databases, you can use same. But I am creating a table for sales. Now it contains ID and product, quantity. Here, fiscal year and fiscal month. Here, month and year. Now, when the month, when I am going to perform month, I need to use the check is another keyword. Please learn this type of additional things. It will be help a lot for your career. Now, up to this also, you can finish your table, but I am extending for check keyword. Here it is going to check if fiscal month is greater than 1 and fiscal month is less than 2. Means compulsory the month and the month must be 1 to 12 only. Yes or no? Your months are 1 to 12 or more than this or less than this? Tell me. Hello? Hello? Conditional data, if you already I told you, constraints, it is a user defined constraint. Your months must be 1 to 12 only, right? Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
So that when you are going to insert your data in this particular cells, here it will be accept the month numbers 1 to 12 only here, because this check condition always going to check if that is 1 or 12, 1 to 12. If it is not between 1 to 12, then it won't accept. Here, that is what check operation, check operator in this SQL. Are you clear? You can try normal SQL query also for this. Are you clear? Are you clear this check now? Up to this table is finished, but conditionally you want to add some more constraints. Yes, you can use check operator. Some conditions you can add it. Month is having only 1 to 12 only. Here, if someone will write 13 also, it will be accepted. But when you write check condition, it will be check. The data must be in between. That is a 1 to 12 only. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Yeah. In the same way, here now I want to use condition on year also. Here I want to take the year between 200 to 2050. Here I want to take the year only between 2000 to 2050 only. That's why I taken this condition. And quantity also I need to take any condition. The quantity must be greater than or equal to 0, because there is no quantity for -1, -2, because the minus values cannot be considered as a quantity. General word. So that's why I have taken condition. Otherwise, if you won't write these conditions, automatically it will be accepted. Understand? The check condition is understand how to use. In SQL, you can use it. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now you know how to create a unique key, how to create a primary key. Here, this is my sales table. Now, another table is this is a sales table. Now I'm creating this update before update trigger on this sales table only. So what is the condition I have written in this? This is the condition block already I told you. Here declare, here one message I am declaring. The message name is error message. Here this is a variable error message. So now when any problem will come, I want to display a message. Yes, in that case, I wanted to do this before update trigger. For that, here set error message. Now I am setting here, that also you learn here. Here this is the error message variable. Then I am assigning the value for this error message. Like if you know in your general programming language, int a, if you are going to write, later you are going to assign a equal to 10. Correct? Yes or no? Means some value you are assigning to a as an integer. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
In the same way, in this SQL, PL we can declare a variable, the variable name error message, which is varchar type 255 size I have taken. Now I am declaring, I am assigning some value to my error message. So for that, we need to use set keyword. Set the variable name is error message. Now I am assigning here the value must be concat. Now I am concatenating value I am assigned to the error message. Here how I am concatenating the new quantity. Here this is my value with my text, external text. This the new quantity here now concatenating to new quantity. Whenever I am doing updation, here updation will be accept new and old keywords. Already I told you. Because when I am updating means already old value is there. Here when I am updating, new value is also there. But when I am inserting, there is only new value, there is no old value. But whenever updating, old value is there. Because of the old value only I am updating new value. That's why new keyword is there, old keyword is there. Clear? Clear? Already I told you in the last session. Hello? All of you clear? Hello? All
Yes,
of it
sir.
clear? Yeah. Now concatenation of this message to new quantity. When I am updating any quantity, if that new quantity is concatenated with this and message cannot be three times greater than the counter quantity here and comma concatenated of old dot quantity. Here old value already there. Here this new value, old value concatenated with some messages. I want to display this error message. So this is what the message we are assigned to error message. Here, when this error message will be displayed, I am doing here. If new dot quantity is greater than old dot quantity, here new dot quantity is old dot quantity. Here, when I am inserting a particular record in the sales table, for example, I am inserting records in a sales table. Here, this is the data. The quantity is main thing here. Here 120, 150, and 200. Here I am inserting. Your first record is 120, second record is 150, third record is 200. These three records I inserted. Here now sales table contains three records. Clear? Clear? Hello? Is this clear? Hello?
Yes,
Here,
sir.
after creation table, these three records are inserted. Then I am creating trigger. In this trigger, I am checking. Here, new dot quantity is greater than old dot quantity into 3. Here, old quantity into 3. For example, old quantity is 150. 150. Here, into 3 times. Maybe the, how much? 450. Maybe new quantity you are given 500. Then if it is true, then signal SQL state means this is the message. The signal SQL state is a error message. We have to do this. Here it will be display signal SQL state of 45,000 and it will be set message to error message is going to display. If it is less than, then no message is going to display. Automatically it will be update. Means any update will be happen on this sales. Automatically this message will be displayed. I will tell you how it will be happen. So for example, I want to update. Now update sales set quantity equal to 150 where ID equal to 1. Here go to ID equal to 1. Where is the ID equal to 1? Here this is ID equal to 1. Here I inserted 3 records, right? It is automatic. Okay, right. First one is the ID equal to 1. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Now ID equal to 1, I want to update it. Yes or no? Hello? ID equal to 1, I am going to update it. Yes or no? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Here, which value I want to update? 150, I want to update with quantity. Here, now go to this table. Records, where is this? Right. Here, now this is old value. The new value is how much? 150. I want to update. Yes or no? Yes or no? Hello? Hello? Respond quickly.
Yes,
The old
yes,
value is
sir.
120, new value is 150. I want to update this new value with 120. Here, when I am updating, here my trigger is going to fire. Before update, the trigger is going to fire. It will be check here if new quantity. What is the new quantity? 150. What is the old quantity? 120 into 3. Yes or no? Yes or no? Hello?
Yes, sir.
If it is yes, here what happened? It is greater than or less than? 150 is greater than of this old value into 3 or not? True or false? This condition is true or false?
False.
If the condition is false, no, there is no execution of If block means there is no message display. Here directly end of the loop. Now there is no update directly. The value will be updated. Here 120 will be updated with 150. Done without any message display, because here the trigger whatever I have written, here no message is going to display. Clear? Clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, if I want to update like this, here update sales, set quantity equal to 500. Now, where ID equal to 1. Now, what happened here? If I do this 150, 500 here, now this value is 150, right? Now, old value is now 150. Now, new value is 500. Now, what is the logic? The trigger logic is 500 is greater than old value is how much? 150 into 3 times. Now tell me, true or false? Hello? Hello?
True, sir.
If it is true, then it has to display the error message. Before insertion, before updation, it has to display the error message. Yes or no? What is the error message? Here, just I have fixed this error message. The concatenation of the new quantity is how much? 500, comma, cannot be 3 times greater than the current quantity, that is 150. Like that message is going to display. Understand? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I will show you it practically, then you can understand more clearly, please. Please respond and follow and practice if possible. This is before update, right? So database is created. Right. Now, I'm already, for easy job, I did this. Please don't mind why as I doing this. It will be take more time to type. That's why. Please. Now, sales table is created. What I just now I told you. Then I need to insert 3 records. Already we know, just now we discussed about this. Yes, 3 records are inserted. Now, just we are inserted, right? Just we need to check those 3 records are inserted. Yes, 3 records are there. Here there is 120, 150, 200. Here ID is already, you know, auto increment, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, like that. Here everywhere we have taken one only as a month. No problem. Here later we need to create the trigger for before insert before update trigger. Yes, I created a trigger on the sales table, that is before updated. I wanted to display the message based on the condition, that is new quantity is greater than old quantity into 3. That is the condition I have taken. You can take whatever the condition you want. Now I am testing. Here initially, here just I am doing initially the update sales set quantity equal to 150, where ID equal to 1. Just now I told you very clearly. Now there is no condition will be work, because here I am taking old value. Here old value is, what is the old value here? Just now for ID. What is the old value for first ID? Quantity is how much?
120.
120. Now what I am trying to update for this 150. Here then condition is what? Just now I told you. Here one new quantity is how much? 150 is greater than old value is nothing but 120 into 3 times. It is false. So that any message is going to print, but it will be updated successfully. Just I'm checking. So now this is updated. There is no any message as displayed. It is updated directly without any error message. We'll check that is updated or not. Just go to select statement. Okay. Right. It is updated or not here. Instead of 120, it is 150 is there. Correct? Correct.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, trigger is fired, but condition is not true. So that it is updated directly. Now, one more test case we check. Here now I am updating the value with 500 of ID1. Now ID1 is this one. Here instead of 150, I am updating with 500 here. Now compulsory the condition will be fire. The condition will be come because anyway the trigger will be fire and it will be checked the condition is true or not. Now in this case the condition is true, correct? In this case the condition is true or false?
True, sir.
It's true.
Yeah, true. If it is true means we'll check. Means it will be before insertion. It will show the message. Just a minute. Check this. So what is the message here? This is not SQL message. Please check this. It is our message. Here we have written here signal SQL state 45,000 here. So that code you need to write compulsory. This is very important. Compulsory, you need to remember this. Here, what message we have set up, this error message, here we are concatenated the new, just check it, the new quantity. Here, the new quantity is how much I have taken? 500, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 500. Here cannot be 3 times greater than the current quantity. Here, what is the old quantity? 150, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Message is it will be print, but after this here we'll check that update is done or not. Then you can understand how it is, means before updation what message you want it will be done. Here now here the updation is never done because this query is for before updation. So before updation means before updation it will be checked so that here the error message has came, the updation never done. So just it is firing and it is showing that this is the problem for this update so that it is not going to update. Now clear? All of you clear?
Yes.
Yeah. All of you clear this? Before update?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now we are going to move after update. Means what is the after update? Tell me. Tell me. Sure, what happened here? Before update, right? Before update, it is checking. Here, if it is after update, what same? If you are going to use same trigger, if you instead of before update, you can write here after update. Here, this will be done. First insertion will be done. This one 500 will be updated. Then the message will be displayed. Understand? Hello. After updation means after updation, our trigger will be fired. Before updation means before your things means your before insertion or before updation, your trigger will be fired. Means condition will be checked first. That is a before. Here after means condition will be checked next. That is after. Understand? All of you understood? Hello? 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 All of you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Now we'll go with after updation, please. Same story, same syntax, only samples I am showing because syntax is everything is same. If you really executed one type of category of trigger, remaining triggers are very easy. As I said, instead of writing before, you need to write after here. Simple. So nothing is there. same way, same procedure, syntax, and everything is same. Only the keyword here you need to write after. The logic, whatever the logic you have to write, you need to write here in between begin and end. Now, here I am taking same table, that is a sales table. Here I don't need to discuss here, and I need to insert same records. Okay. Now, here, one more table I am taking here, that is along with the sales table, that is sales changes. It contains ID, sales ID, before quantity and after quantity, two attributes before quantity and after quantity, and change date. Here, time I have to mention. So this is what attributes I have taken in this sales changes. Now, what is the trigger? Here, I have written trigger on sales, that is after update trigger. Now, what it is? If old dot quantity, you know the symbol, less than greater than means what is the meaning of less than greater than? As I told you in the SQL queries. Any one of you, please? When I write less than greater than, what is the meaning? Hello?
Not equals to.
Not equals to operator. Very good, nice. Here, instead of writing not equals to, you can write less than greater than also. If old quantity is not equals to new quantity, both are not equal. Means when I am updating the sales table, the quantity is not matching. Old quantity and new quantity is not same. Then what should we do? Here we have to insert a record into the sales changes. Here we have to insert a record in the sales changes table. Here sales ID before quantity means old one, and after quantity means here old ID. What is the old ID? It is there, that is will be comes to sales ID. Your old quantity means before quantity value it is going to come. New quantity means this one. For example, I will tell you. Here what happened? Here 120, 110, 120. This is 1, 2, 3. Here now I am doing the update testing things. I will show you. All right. Here update sales, set quantity 350 where ID equal to 1. Here ID equal to 1, 350 you need to update 350. Come to the point. Here 1. Here this is 150 I need to update. Here this is a new quantity. This is a old quantity. Here both are equal or not equal? Old value and new value are equal or not equal? Hello? Old value is equal or not equal to new value? 140 or 150? Hello? Quickly.
Not equal, sir.
Not equal. Means the condition is true, right? This condition is true, right?
Yes, sir. True.
If the condition is true, following statement has to execute. Means you need to insert a record into the sales changes. Second table, you need to insert the record into the sales changes. Second table. Here, what are the tuples I want to, what are the things, what are the fields I want to insert? For sales ID, we need to insert old ID. Here, what is the old ID here? What is the old ID here? 1. So that 1 is going to insert into the as a sales ID. 1 will come here. Next, old quantity means existing quantity is inserted into before quantity. Here for before quantity, what will come? What is the old quantity? 140 will come. Understand? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now next one is the new quantity. After quantity. After quantity is a new quantity. So what is the new value I wanted to do it? 150. Then 150 comes to here. Here what is the value of this ID? Here it is auto increment, right? Automatically 1 will come because auto increment first record. And change rate. It is a timestamp. Here timestamp means your default time will become. Here whatever the time, here 11:35 that time format automatically it will become. So this record will be updated like this when the trigger is going to fire. Understand? All of you understand? Hello? Hello? All of you understand? After update. Yeah. Then I will show you with example so that it is more clear. Create a database after update table. Now I'm creating sales table as we know already. Next, I am doing inserting of 3 records. Just now we discussed about those 3 records. Yes, I inserted. Then later, just I am checking how many records I inserted. Yeah, 3 records as we inserted. Automatically IDs will come because the IDs are auto incremented. Very well. Then another table that is sales changes. Means any update is going to happen in the sales, the trigger will be fired and it will be updated in the sales changes table. So that I created that table and I'm creating trigger on a after update trigger on a sales table. The condition, the old quantity is not equal to new quantity. You need to insert a record in the sales changes according to old ID and old quantity and new quantity. Trigger is created. Now coming to the testing. Here, now I need to update. Just now I shown this 350. I want to update at 1. Uh, now I updated. Now after updation, here it is uh, not actually no record is inserted in sales table, right? In what I can tell sales changes table because here now I updated in the sales table. We'll check that updation is happened or not. Yes, here instead of 150, it has came 350. Yes or no? Yes or no? Hello? Earlier it is 150, now you are updated for 350. Yes or no? Hello? 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 Is this my voice is audible? Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Is this clear? Earlier it is 150, now I updated with 350, it is updated sales. Yes or no? Yes or no? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. Now I have not inserted any record in the sales changes, but in trigger I mentioned it is not equal. Automatically the record is going to insert into the sales changes. Here it is inserted or not, we'll check. Yes, record is updated. I told you automatical value, sales ID, old ID you have to copy it. Same. Here before quantity is 140, here after quantity is 350, and here already I told you the current time date will become automatically because we are given in this default current step. Now clear? After update is clear? All of you clear after update? Hello?
Yes, sir.
I will test one more thing. Here update sales. Now I am updating. Here set quantity equal to here costing. Here calculation. Costing means here we are to calculate this quantity into. Here means your old quantity, existing quantity into 1.1 as a unsigned. If I do this, here record is inserted. We'll check into the sales table. Yes. Here. The record is, yeah, what happened? 385 is updated. Here, earlier it is 350. Now record is updated with 385. Means 1.1. We are multiplied the old quantity. So that we have to update it here as a quantity. Now after updation, we'll check sales changes is updated or not. Your sales changes is updated. Means your sales changes is going to take that 1.1 and everything, the data is updated in the sales changes. Multiplication of 1.1. So this is the way we can use uh, uh, after update trigger. Are you clear? Are you clear? All of you clear this? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now two more things, that is before delete and after delete. Same, the procedure is same, but deletion operation. When you perform deletion operation, what it will be do? We'll check. Very easy. If you know this, that all triggers is one trigger. If you know, remaining triggers you can apply very easily. So that is what my intention I told you uh, earlier also. Now already I told you here before delete trigger. Delete trigger means when I want to perform delete operation, trigger has to fire. But before the deletion operation, this trigger will be fire. Here now same story. Here we need to write before delete here. The remaining things are same. The body you know how to write same way. Thing is there. The trigger preparation same thing. Before delete you need to write. And for each what is the table name and this is your logic. What your logic you want to write. The same syntax. Clear? Syntax is same. Clear? Hello? All of you clear? Same syntax. Instead of that you need to write before delete. Instead of writing before insertion, before updation, you need to write before delete. It means before deletion operation performs on the table, it will be fire. That is the meaning. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now for this, I need a table so that I am creating salaries table, which contains employee number, valid from means date and amount. So what is the amount? Okay, for the things. Here I have taken some value that is December 12, 2 weeks. You can define directly date also or maybe the amount value also. Okay, this is the decimal number 12, 2. Here means two decimal numbers it is going to accept, 12 digits it is going to accept, dot two decimal numbers it is going to accept. Here up to 1 to 12. So before dot, after dot, it will be taken. Otherwise, you can write directly real also, not a problem. Understand? Don't confuse. If I am adding means, just you have to learn that. Okay, don't confuse. If you are, instead of writing this, you can write real. Yes, you can use real also. Or maybe the float, whatever values you want to do it. Are you clear? Are you clear? Hello? Hello? Are you clear this data type?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, SQL is supporting more advanced data types. Okay, no problem. Otherwise, you can write directly real. Right. Now I want to insert three records. Okay, these are the three records: employee number, valid from, and amount. So these are three records we are inserted. Now another table is the salary archives. So that is ID, automatic value, employee number, and valid from, amount, same data we have taken, and deleted at the timestamp. Automatically it will come current time whenever you are going to delete. Now trigger, here what trigger it contains, it is a before delete trigger. That what is the logic we need to check. Remaining things are same, you know very well. Now trigger I am going to write when the trigger must be fair. Here directly when you are going to update, there is no condition I have taken here. If you want to take any condition also, not a problem. Just samples I am showing. Here begin when deletion is operation. Before deletion, this trigger has to fire and it will be do insert into salary archives. So when you are deleting a record in a salaries table, here that record before deletion, that record will be updated or inserted into the salary archives. That is here old dot employee number means here, for example, if you are going with example will come otherwise. Where is the test? Delete from salaries where employee number is 1002. Here 1002. Sure. Yeah. Here now I wanted to delete this record. Correct? Yes or no? Hello? Hello? These three records were inserted. Now I want to delete this record. The employee number is 1002. Clear? Quickly. Yeah. Now when I want to delete this, now the trigger will be fired because we are applying deletion operation on sailors, so that we are deleting a record on sailors. That's why trigger will be fired. Here before deletion of this particular record, it will be file trigger and check the condition. That is insert into now salaries archives. Now second table it is going to insert the old employee number. So what is the old employee number? Yeah, this is old, right? Already it is there. That's why it is old employee number. So 1002 will come to employee number 1002 into the salary archives. And next old valid from, there comes to valid from, old valid from. Your valid from is what? Here 2000-0101. Here it will become valid from 2000-0101. Here next will be insert your amount, old dot amount. Here what is the old dot amount? Here 50,000, sorry 50,000. That will become amount 50,000. So now this is auto increment, it will become 1, and it is timestamp here when and time everything will become here. Means the meaning is whatever the records I want to delete in a salaries, those records are going to delete here. Means as an employee table it is deleting whatever the things. But at the time of deletion, before deletion, that record is I am updating into the salary archives with the help of this trigger. That is the meaning. Clear? Clear? That is before deletion operation. All of you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then I will show you with example. Please understand, if you are having any doubts, please ask me. Don't waste your time. And practice all these things I will share into the Google class today. Please verify that, refer this, and you can do it. Okay? Is it okay? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please do it before delete table. All these things I will share into the Google Classroom today. Please download and refer this and use, please. And practice it. And after practicing, you update all triggers in your observation and record. Now I am creating table, which is salaries table. And then I am inserting 3 tuples into the salary table as we discussed just now. Later we'll go with creation of salary archives, means whatever the employees I am deleting in the salary table, those records I am going to insert in the salary archives with the help of the trigger. That trigger I am creating a very simple trigger. There is no condition. Whatever the records we are deleting from the salaries, those records we are inserting into the salary archives. That is very simple trigger. The trigger has created. Now coming to the test, here we are going to test. Now I am deleting. Just now same example I am showing. Here before deletion, we'll check the archives as well as sailors, salaries. What all the records are there? Then you can understand very easily. Okay. Records were inserted. Your archives, I think no record is there. Correct? Understood? Hello? We are inserted 3 records on sailor salaries and there is no record in salary archives. Correct? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now I am trying to delete already salaries table we have 3 records. Now I am trying to delete one record where the employee number is 1002 means this record I wanted to delete. Here when I am deleting then automatically this record has to update it in the salary archives because we have already created a trigger on before deletion operation. Yes or no? Yes or no? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that I'm doing this, I'm executing this deletion operation. Here after execution of this record will be deleted from the uh, salaries and that record will be updated in the salary archives. I will show you. Right. Deletion is operation is done. Now I am checking salaries table. Yes. That record is deleted or not? 1002 record is deleted or not? Only 2 records are there in the salaries. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now earlier salary archives there is no record, but this record deleted record is updated in the salary archives. Yes, 1002 is updated. Yes or no? Inserted. Yes or no? Here this is
Yes,
what? This is what exactly before deletion operation. Same thing. Nothing is special here. If you understood one trigger, here you can understand more triggers automatically. If I take directly delete operation on complete table or all tuples if I want to delete. So what will be happen? So for each record, your all tuples are going to deleted from the salaries. Means these 2 records are going to delete from the salaries. So for each tuple, it will be executed so that these 2 records are updated in the salary archives. Are you clear? Are you clear?
yes, sir.
We'll check. The deletion is done. Now check salaries. I think no record is there. When I go to salary archives, those 3 records will come. Here, right. Now understood? So all of you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is before delete trigger. Now we'll go with after delete trigger. Here after delete trigger means what it contains? Can anyone tell you? Tell me. Hello? After delete trigger, what will contains? Hello? After delete trigger, what is the meaning of after delete trigger? Please quickly. After delete trigger. Hello? Hello? After delete trigger. Hello? Is this my voice is audible? No one is responding again. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is after delete trigger? Respond here. After delete trigger, last one. After delete trigger, what is the job of after delete trigger? After delete trigger,
After
time
the
is running.
deletion, trigger will be fired.
Yeah, after the deletion, our trigger is going to fire. Simple. Here, you write what is the condition up to you. Right. Now, same thing. Instead of writing before, you need to write after delete. You know very well. Whatever the logic you want to write, you write in the trigger body. That is begin and end. You use these two operators and perform this. Now, here for this, here I am created a table that is a salaries table. The same here employee number and salary and coming to I inserted 3 records uh, and one more table is salary budgets. It contains only one, that is a total. Now I inserted a record in the salary budget with help of aggregate operator sum. So now the trigger. Here when I'm going to create a trigger, please check this. So the trigger I'm creating on salaries, very simple trigger here. I'm taking for after deletion for each row, update salary. When any deletion operation is performed on salaries, then I'm updating on salary budgets. Means so initially the budget already I included the total budget is 20,000. Here when I am going to delete one employee, here after deletion is after deletion, right? After deletion, that salary is no need to pay. Yes or no? When any employee I am going to delete that person's salary, I no need to pay. Yes or no? Hello? If I delete any person in that company, salary I don't need to pay, right?
Yes, sir.
If I don't need to pay means our budget is going to reduce or not? Our budget is going to reduce or not? Hello? Hello? If I don't want to pay salary to that employee because I deleted, so that my budget is going to reduce or not? Hello?
Yes, sir, it will reduce.
Uh, so that trigger here I have written set initially the total budget is 20,000 I have taken. Set total equal total minus old salary. If that particular salary of the employee means that is deleted, right? That's why it's the old salary. So that is going to deducted from the total salary. So that will be updated in the salary budget table. So this is the trigger, simple trigger. Understand? For example, I will do it. Here delete from salaries where employee number is 1002. Here 1002 I want to delete. Here coming to here 1002. Here now I want to delete this. Here when I am deleting this after deletion means this is old salary, right? Right. So this is old salary. So now I want to delete this 1002 because I am applying after deletion operation on salary table. So the trigger will be fired. Now the trigger will be run. Here, here the condition. What is that? Update salary budget. Now we are updating salary budget table. Here this we are updating. Now what it will be updated? Set total equal total minus old salary. What is the total? Total is 20,000 minus old dot salary. What is the old dot salary? 5,000. Now it will be detected 5,000. Now the total will come. How much? 15,000. Are you clear? So now this will become 15,000. Now the budget, salary budget table updated with 15,000. Clear? All of you clear?
Yes, sir.
Now I will show you with example so that you can get more clarity. Create. I hope everyone is following. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now use ADT. Uh, right, this is all on right. Right. Now, yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. Just my side power gone. Is this my voice is audible?
Yes, sir. It's
Yes,
audible.
sir.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Clear, sir.
Is this audible? My voice is audible?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
my side just power gone. I connected through my mobile data. Okay, please respond quickly. We will finish up. Okay, please. Now, I'm created after delete trigger. I am trying now. Now for that, now first of all, I have to create a table as we discussed just now. Salaries. Yes, table is created. Then again, insert 3 records in this salaries table. Yes, I inserted 3 records as per the discussion. And again, I'm creating one more table, which is salary budgets, because whatever the record I want to delete in a salary table, that must be updated in the salary budget table, as we just now we discussed. Now again, I am inserting my budget in the budget table. Yeah, total budget I have taken from salary. You know this. Here, what is the total budget? 5,000 plus 7,000, 8,000. How much total? What is the total? 5,000, 7,000, 8,000. That is what I have taken here. Insert into salary budgets of total. This is a variable. Select from where I have selected sum of salary. What is the sum of salary? 5,000 plus 7,000 plus 8,000. If that is the total salary I have considered as a budget. Clear? What is the total of this? Tell me
20,000.
quickly. 20,000. Sure. Anyway, here when you check your table will get select star from salary budgets table. It will be updated with only one record, that is 20,000. Yes, correct? That is what exactly I did. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Yeah. Now, just now we have selected that. Now create trigger on salaries. Now create trigger on salaries. Already I told you here when any employee is going to remove from the automatically the salary we don't need to pay, so that salary we are uh, debited from the total budget. So that type of trigger we created, when I am going to remove, after removing of that employee means deletion, now for each row the update will be done. That is, we are updating total equal total minus old salary. Here for this trigger is created. Now we need to test. Here what is the test? We need to check. Right. Now I am doing. Right. So now I am deleting employee where employee number is 1002. For example, before deletion, we need to check the table. Where is the table? We have not taken. Okay, we need to write here. Select star from salaries. Here, three records are there, right? So for these three records, here now what you want to delete? Here this 1002 employee number record I want to delete. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now I am deleting this. Yes, check this. It is deleted or not? Yes, it is deleted. It is deleted. Automatically, the budget will be come automatically less than how much 5,000 it is removed, because the 1002 budget is salary is 5,000. That 5,000 is deducted from the total budget. That is, I need to check. Now 15,000 will come. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Is this clear? Here, one more update, one more test case also we need to do it. Here, now I want to do delete from salaries. If I do this delete from salaries means all the tuples which are there in the salaries. What are those? This 1056, 1076. These tuples are going to delete it automatically. The budget total salary 7 plus 8 is how much total? 15,000 will be 15,000 will be deducted. It means the total budget again 0. Yes or no? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
I will do it. So deleted, just checking salaries table, empty record. Then I am checking the budget. Now 0. So this is what exactly the after deletion trigger. All of it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now here all triggers were done. All triggers were done. All of you clear all the triggers? Hello?
Yes, sir.
All of you clear? All the triggers? Hello?
Yes,
All of
sir.
you clear this? Yeah.
Clear.
Now, yeah. Now, one simple thing I am going to show here. When you want to delete, when you want to drop, means you want to delete any trigger, just I will show you. Very simple. The syntax already you know. Drop table, table name, how you are going to write. Same way we can drop the triggers. Drop trigger, trigger name. Nothing is special here. Are you clear? Hello? When you want to drop, you can write drop trigger, trigger name. Clear? Automatically the trigger is going to drop. All of you clear?
Yes, sir.
Hello? If any trigger you don't want to use, here you can write drop trigger, trigger name, like drop view, view name, like drop table, table name, drop database, database name. Same way you can write drop trigger, trigger name. Clear?
Yes, sir.
If you want to know what are the triggers are available in that particular database, then you can use show triggers. Here, show triggers. I will show you. Here, I don't want to drop, that's why I'm not writing drop trigger. Here, show triggers. Now it is showing. Here in this database, here I have used one trigger only after salaries delete. Yes or no? After salaries delete. Here on which table? Salaries table, and which event? Delete event, and the statement is this. Your timing and created everything will be displayed. Then you are going to use show triggers. If you want to delete, you can delete the trigger. How? Drop trigger, trigger name. If you want to know what are the triggers are available in your database, just you have to click show trigger, trigger name. All of you clear? All of you clear? This is very important. That's why I given this two. The deleting of trigger is drop trigger, trigger name. You want to know how many triggers are existing on the particular database, you can write show triggers. Automatically it will be display how many number of triggers are there and based on what and what condition it is. Everything will be displayed like this. Display like this. Okay. If you are having more triggers, it will be show like this. Number of tuples as a triggers. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here, one more thing also I can tell you here. We can create multiple triggers on single table also. But as your syllabus, they are not mentioned. If time permits after completion of the experiments, I will show you we can create more than one trigger on a single table. That is also possible. Okay? Is it okay? Now I am not showing because time permits. We will discuss that multiple triggers on a single table that is not there in your syllabus. We will discuss later. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Please, all of you work out on this. I will share your today's session, today's things into